can't hold her. He just carelessly broke her. She needed someone to believe. She needed someone to believe. She needed someone. On a bus from California, city lights behind her. The country girl is going home.
I love your songs. I really do.
Thank
You're
you.
a great writer, and love the way you deliver them, and love that kind of the way that you do that cross genre thing. And I love how you blend everything together, and it's not just the cookie cutter stuff. I love that stuff.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. I will say that I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. It's definitely been a hurdle that I've had to jump through a lot of different stations and a lot of different things. And sometimes I've been able to make it over, and sometimes I haven't because one of the biggest criticisms I do get is, "Well, where did you fit?" I'm like, "I don't know. I just write what feels good."
Why
And
does it? What is it? Why do you have to fit? Why can't it just be what it is? I mean, like the way I look at it, it's like, man, if it's good, I'm going to play it.
well,
Is
I
it good?
appreciate
Is the
that.
production quality there? Is the writing there? Is the art there? Then why wouldn't you play it?
I mean, I wish, more people felt that way, or I don't know, but that's just one of the biggest things I get from other radio stations. Like, well, I don't know where she fits. I don't know where to put her. Just doesn't quite fit with what we're doing, and so I don't know. I honestly, I mean, as high as I would like to go up the charts and all the things I want to accomplish, I guess what really matters to me most is making the music that I want to make, and
Amen. Amen.
so that's why I'm here.
By the sound of that,
Yeah.
you got people who love it.
That's right. Well, I sure do appreciate. Man, let's hear from our audience tonight. Yeah,
Love having a
and
crowd.
it's not warm out there. These people had to go.
No, they're brave. You got brave people, man. I need to meet all these people and everything. Hey, I got some cool news.
Oh yeah, tell me.
I found a way to trick YouTube. We're live on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
YouTube. Now they're gonna pull it. Watch
It really does sound like he says you too. I'm like, why are you tricking us, Mark? What are you doing?
YouTube.
You too.
I need to slow it down. YouTube.
There he goes.
Hello in YouTube world.
Yeah, hello
Oh,
there.
joining
Hey,
us.
thank you.
Yeah, you got Facebook and you're on YouTube Live on two different channels on YouTube Live. You're on the Sebi Music Group LLC, which is also the Sebi TV network, and then you're also on Texas Internet Music Television on YouTube. So
Sweet.
I trick both channels.
Thank
And,
you. Well, I'm glad you got it to work because
here's a tip: if you ever have a problem going live, use Restream. If you
there
have
you
low
go.
subscribers, yes.
Okay. I didn't go get naked for nothing. Yes.
Now the whole world is seeing.
I saw you down there stairs. You caught my eye. I was hoping you would take me enough to come say hi. I could tell you were trouble, but it's best to keep the space. But now you're in my bubble, and these feelings won't escape. I wanna stand next to you. I just wanna stand next Cause there's just something about you that's pulling me your way. Something in the air around you gets me drunk on understanding. And I try so hard to fight it, but it seems like there's no use. There's no way I can deny it. and I know you feel it too. I wanna stand next to you. I wanna take you home. See, you won't see inside my room. Someday you believe me, somehow, and I never gonna hurt him. 'Cause he's all I'll ever need. And I'm not sure I deserve him, but I'll never make him leave. So I just wanna stand next to you. I just wanna stand next to you. Yeah, because it's just something about you that's pulling me your way. But I can't wrap my arms around you, but you wrapped up in the day. All my years without is risky. All my hands can hold his hands, even though I know it's risky. I still up for the days I wanna stand next to you. I just wanna stand next to you. Yeah. Because there's just something about you that's pulling me your way. And when I go, I know I'm bound to let my imagination play. And it feels so good to feel good. It's nice to know I can, but that sure don't mean that I should. I wasn't wrong to understand. One thing next to you. I just want to stand next to you. I just want to stand next to you. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. With somebody who loves me. I just want to stand next to you.
Very, very nicely done there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh,
Much.
All right,
standing
so
ovation there. I
why
like
don't we do this? Let's do one more. Cause the cause is all about 5 to 10 minutes to move around. So everything you don't want to do two? I don't want to.
No, it's
You
fine.
call
It's
it.
fine. I was just trying to decide. I was like, oh, okay, which one's it going to be?
Yeah. Well,
Which one's it going to be?
and then we will come back for round two. And now that I'm fully streaming on everything I want to be streaming on, I'm happier.
Oh, good, 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 good. Well, let's do another one of our radio singles because I think of the other song I wanted to play, and we're going to open up the next set with. So, it's always hard to choose, like we say, choosing the songs is like choosing your favorite child, and which I recognize from my mother is really easy, but for me, not so much. So I'll go ahead and let you guys know that I'm a fan of the ballads, the '80s baby in me, I guess. Aaron and I felt quick little story. We were driving up to Fredericksburg on Friday, Thursday, I guess it was. And we just started pulling out old school '80s hits. We're like, man, remember the Bangles? Remember this? We got into Susanna Hoff and like all these things, and made me think about the Virgin Suicide soundtrack. Did you guys ever see the movie The Virgin Suicides? Beautiful, beautiful movie, and a lot of the music came from the '70s that they decided to use. And so I pull up this soundtrack on Spotify, and I was like, other playlists you might like is '70s sad songs. And I was like, you know me so well, Spotify. You know me so well. So this is one of our sad songs. It's called Smile. Yes, I think she's perfect for you. I'm so happy that you're glad. I can tell she adores you, but if she didn't, she'd be mad. And I heard you tell your mama that you think that she's the one. And then you asked her for a ring. She said it's for her son. And I sighed, and I couldn't let you see that you loving her with me loving you is killing me. I just have learned to know so well. Since we were best friends, we'd be out every time. Yes, I think your family loves her, and I'm sure she loves him too. Yes, I know you're crazy about it. What do you need me to prove? I realize now it's really over. I guess that I was hanging on to all the memories we made before she came. Before I stayed, because I couldn't let you see that me loving her and me loving you is killing me. I just feel like I've learned to do so well. Since we were the best friends, we'd be out again. I'll just smile. Oh, you won't ever see that I have been here waiting for you so patiently. I just smile. I pretended to believe when you said the best of friends is what we need. When you said the best of friends, I just agreed and I smiled. I smiled.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
All right, y'all. Well, we're going to take a real quick break and we will be right back with you. Don't go where.
I'm playing with devotion, but it just doesn't sit right. Belief is just a closed mind. Oh, ah, I say by myself, hell, do I have a cow? Someone figure me out. I'm getting I'm getting tired of this feeling, tired of this feeling. Oh, oh, it's it. I've started. It's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Will it click? And for the next new fix, is this the new time? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? They say they have the answers. No one's getting better. They say they have the answers. It's always pay to enter. Is life funny? Make some money, spend it all to feel less crummy. Think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. Well, what else? Strip ourselves. Think about the hands we're dealt. All our guilt. Think that we we've made it. Think that we've made it. They say they have the answer, but no one's getting better. They say they have the answer. It's always greater than enter and enter. How much more do I have to give? 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 This is it, life not infinite. It's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting?
Take me to the mountains, aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing. Be to me your mother, both hands on me, show me faded color, fields of Galilee. All at once in the dream, we are together. You could call it tethered. All at once I can see it back together. You could call it tethered. Take me to the jungle, teach me time, read to me a poem, sing to you a song. Drunk in my devotion, laid out on your chest, still have a bed, with you I'm blessed. All at once and dream, together. You could walk it tethered. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could call it vision or tethered. All at once in a dream, we were together. You could call it tethered. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could You could call it, you could call it. Days we had, days of trying, give up the air of perfection, trust the sun and let it go. While around you, feel the earth inside, ground and calm, feel the silence and let it go.
You folks good to go? Or guess where that puts us? Right back to going back live. Hey, look who's back. Look who's back. Oh, you're not back.
Oh,
Now you're
hey,
back.
now we're back.
That's you. There you are.
Yeah.
Yay.
He's like, "Who's back?" I'm like, "Who's back?" You're
Who's back?
I am back. Man.
Funny, one of you, the lady that you're staying with actually lives here in Canyon Lake, right? So
Yeah.
she was telling me that she comes here all the time. I'm like,
Dude, she was here on Friday night.
yeah. And I
Like
was like, hey,
dancing
we do.
away and
I was
partying
like,
it
yeah,
up.
they usually do have good dancing on Fridays for those that don't know.
I actually heard a really cute story. Apparently, there's some other people that comes out on dancing. the woman can't really dance, but the other guy does come out and dance, and he likes to dance with all the young girls that they're maybe in like their 70s, 80s, something like that. And so she can't dance, but he can, and he picks up all the young women, and she watches. So
Nice, man.
yeah,
What a cool wifer, you know?
so fun, so fun.
Well, yeah. So we do this every Sunday night with different artists. You know, we can't always have Jenny. I'm sorry, y'all. We would love to, but it just doesn't work out that way. But we'd love to have you come back anytime you are in the area. Feel free to stop by 7 to 9 every Sunday right here, and let's get back into that music
Yeah,
now that we got all the streams working. And
yeah,
yeah,
fun times. Fun time. Sounds like we should probably start with another one of our radio singles. We have a friend who knows where she's from these days. She's the world traveler, but this is we've known each other for a long time, and this is one of her favorite songs. In fact, I think this was like one of your first favorite songs, and so I think about you whenever I play this song, and so I was like, oh, I hope she's going to be back in before we start the second set, and there she is. So here we go. He loves Jameson Jim. Johnny, and then so that I can't even name. No, it ain't a lady. It's driving me crazy and getting between us again. And sometimes it's red wine, but most of the time it's whiskey that's stealing my dreams. That man loves a bottle more than he loves me. That man loves a bottle more than he loves me. He's been trying to tell me, but I just refuse to believe. Well, I've tried and I've tried, I've pleaded and cried, but now I finally see that man loves a bottle more than he loves me. Well, it's easy to think whenever he drinks that I should just pack up my things. But in those few moments, whenever he's sober, the last thing I want is to leave. But those moments, I guess, become less and less, and the reasons to stay hard to see. That man loves a bottle more than he loves me. That man loves a bottle more than he loves me. He's been trying to tell me, but I just refuse to believe. Well, I've tried and I've tried, I've pleaded and cried, but now I finally see that man loves a bottle more than he loves me. Well, I've tried and I've tried, I've begged and he's lied. but now I finally see that man loves God more than he loves me. Thank you, thank you. One of the radio singles right there. The Bottle. Found that on our Sometimes a Girl Needs the Blues album.
Music video can be found.
That's right. You too can find that on
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's actually
Yeah.
playing and in rotation. I grabbed a bunch of your stuff
Oh,
from your
sweet.
YouTube page,
Thank you.
and it's already
Thank
on
you.
the.
We'll actually have a new music video coming out pretty soon for the In the Dance song. Though it's not released as a single, and we may or may not release it as a single, but we've already gone ahead and shot the video because of the In the Dance song. One of the things that if you've heard the new album, it's got a lot of cool singers on there. You know, like we got Kenny Maynes on there. If you've never heard of Kenny Maynes, he's part of the Maynes brothers, maybe more famously known as the uncle of Natalie Maynes, who obviously the Dixie Chicks, or the Chicks as they're now called. Let's see, we got the girls from Honey House, which is a really big band out of New Mexico and West Texas and kind of stuff. Seth Ward, who's a great Texas country musician out of Amarillo. Just Hannah Jackson, lots of really cool artists on that song. And so when we went into the studio to record it, we thought, well, let's video this, right? Because that's kind of like a special moment that we maybe wouldn't, we'd want to document it, because when am I ever going to have all those cool people in the studio again? So we actually cut that song a couple of years ago before the album came out, and I've been waiting a couple years for the video to be finished, and I think I got word like a week or two ago that it's finally in the editing stages,
Fantastic.
which is super, super exciting. So thank you, Carol. Thank you. So I did have a kind of like a set list written for this particular show, but I find myself diverting every time I tell a story about a particular song. I'm like, well, since I just talked about that song, perhaps we should play it. I know that nothing's promised, no one gets out alive. I've been close to the darkness and brought back to the light. Not everyone's so lucky, not everyone's the same. Sometimes without a warning, sometimes without a blame. Someone's gone in just an instant and we'll never be the same. If there's anything I've learned from staying in the game, I'm gonna love, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna laugh, enjoy everything. Wake up each morning like it's my last chance to make some new memories, to dance in the dance floor. To dance in the dance floor. Take time to call my mama, 'cause I know one day I can't. Tell my brothers and my sisters, thanks for being my best friend. Give some time to a stranger who knows just where they've been. Hold the door a little longer, big smile when they walk in. Hug my babies while they're babies, and even when they're not, wrap my arms around my lover. It might be my last shot. I'm gonna love, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna laugh, enjoy everything. Wake up each morning like it's my last chance to make some new memories, to dance in the dance floor. To dance in the dance floor. Wouldn't the world be a better place if we all just live this way? I'm gonna love, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna laugh, enjoy everything. Wake up each morning like it's my last chance to make some new memories, to dance in the dance. Yeah, I'm gonna run with sand in my toes, climb up that mountain, see how high it goes. Soak up the sunshine, moonlight, some romance, make some new memories, yeah. I'm gonna dance in the dance floor. I'm gonna dance in the dance floor. I'm gonna dance in the dance floor. Thank you. So that's the title track to our new album that just came out this summer, and yeah, so expect a fun little music video for that to come out pretty soon. You know, when I get it, and not too long after that. That's a very special song for me, obviously, if it made it to the title track of the new record. A lot of you guys know the story already, but for those that don't, one of my best friends was diagnosed with brain cancer a couple years ago, and she asked me to write her a song before she passed away, and boy, did that happen quickly, which is why we started making this new album a couple years ago. Because I was trying to get it done, at least the title track, the song, and I didn't even know it was going to be the title track at the time. I just wrote her a song, and I wanted her to hear my vision of it, which included all these amazing artists and singers, and I wanted it to be like a "We Are the World." I didn't want it to be a Jenny Dale Lord song necessarily. I wanted it to be a human song, a people song, a song that I would like for everybody to just really take in and be like, man, wouldn't the world be a better place if we all just lived this way? And so unfortunately, she never got to hear anything other than the acoustic version, because when she went fast. But if not for that, I probably wouldn't have written that song, and we wouldn't have the new album and a lot of those songs she inspired. Yeah, there you go. There's that.
A beautiful thing that I always love to see is occasionally she'll have some of those friends come in and family, and some of them actually have some of her ashes, Cindy's ashes, and so
I
they
have
bring
Cindy's
her.
ashes too.
Yeah, but they bring her to the concert because she
Yeah.
was a big fan, and
She was.
that's so, like, every time I get choked up. It's beautiful. It's just awesome.
Well, I really wanted that song to be a testament to Cindy's life, because she was the most full of life person that I ever met. She never met a stranger. You know, she may not always been happy, but she never let you know if she wasn't. And yeah, I always like to say she just lived the life I want to live, and she bought herself a brand new pair of boobs and showed them to everybody. And I want to be just like her when I grow up. You know, so hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals. So miss you, Cindy, but at least we gotta, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's play another song. Here's another new album tune. I wrote this song last winter. So we're all, it's really cold and we're complaining about the cold, but I seriously wrote this song last winter, and it was like 30 degrees the day before, and then a warm front came through, and it was 80 degrees in the middle of January, and I love that. So we can complain about the cold today, but just wait a little bit, and I promise you it's going to warm on up, because this is Texas. that's kind of what this song is about. It's called Two-Lane Kind of Day. Something I love about Texas is it don't matter when, no matter the season, just wait a couple days, then the sun's gonna shine, the clouds gonna roll. Time to crank up the music and get ready to go, 'cause it's a too-late kind of day. We're in the middle of winter and it's 80 degrees. Can't imagine nothing better than my baby and me. Hitting on the back roads with the top rolled down, my hair in the wind and his hands on me. Wow, it's a too-late kind of day. Don't get me wrong, I love a big city, but I'm a country girl at heart. Since I was itty bitty, I'll take a dirt road and boots over concrete and heels, drive me down to the river or out to the fields, 'cause it's a too-late kind of day. Yeah, it's a too-late kind of day. All those errands can wait, 'cause tomorrow, you know, things are gonna change and it's gonna get cold. So before it's too late, let's go for a spin before it all goes away and that fun moves in, 'cause it's a too-late kind of day. Don't get me wrong, I love a big city, but I'm a country girl at heart. Since I was itty bitty, I'll take a dirt road and boots over concrete and heels, drive me down to the river or out to the fields, 'cause it's a too-late kind of day. Yeah, it's a too-late kind of day. No, I don't mind if we park for a minute. Just a day like this deserves to be in it. Now don't get me wrong, I love a big city, I'm just a country girl at heart. Since I was itty bitty, I'll take a dirt road and boots over concrete and heels, drive me down to the river or out to the fields, 'cause it's a too-late kind of day. Yeah, it's a too-late kind of day. Yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm waiting for the warm front now. Yeah, after this weekend especially. It's like, so you guys met Mr. Aaron Dick, right? He's playing the keys.
Thank you.
Or
Thank
as
you.
we like to call
Have
him, A
fans.
Dick, you know. Hey. True
It's my
story.
name. She ain't lying.
But I like to, anytime I do two-lane kind of day, I like to when I say all those errands can wait, I like to look at them and be like, you remember that, buddy. All those errands can wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's Texas for you, because they say errands.
It's true. There's no D in it.
There's no D. It says
It's
errands.
errands. All those errands can wait. That's right.
Gonna
Errands.
Gonna run some errands.
Yeah. I got some errands to run. Mm-hmm. One, two. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. Well, I never thought I'd see the day he'd get down on one knee. I'd given up on all the things that fill a young girl's dreams. But then one night in moonlight, he took me by the hand, pulled out a ring, said, will you marry me? And with a simple band, I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. So it's magazines and registries and rich dresses and style, bridal showers, bouquet flowers, court papers to fire, picking bridesmaids, picking the cake. To some it may seem tough, but I waited years just to be here, so I can't get enough. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. Yeah. Well, let's say I do 10 times with you and it'll never be enough. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this feeling trapped inside my heart. I got this smile that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this love wrapped around my finger. I got this joy deep down in my soul. I got this peace that always seems to linger. Now I got this love wrapped around my finger. I love this love wrapped around my finger. Oh, thank you guys. And thanks for clapping along. It's way more fun
Way more
when
fun.
you guys do that. So yeah, Aaron has a like I need somebody to come run my TikTok page. Does anybody TikTok around here? You know why? Because we're all older, right? It's all the younger people. Mark, do you TikTok?
I'm older too, but I mean, like, obviously, for what I do, for me not to have YouTube subscribers, YouTube's older school. But if you notice now, they're doing shorts, which is just like what TikTok is.
Mhm.
And so now I'm having to learn these shorts. And in doing these shorts, I'm realizing you're going to have to go over to TikTok. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Because and you know what? It takes me longer. And I know this sounds ridiculous to make a 60-second short than it does for me to do a normal piece of content for YouTube.
Yeah. No, I believe it.
There's a lot. I mean, if you want to be relevant, dude, or get anything out of it, it's got to be cool.
Yeah. I
So-
just haven't been able to get. I mean, I have a TikTok page. We have like a dozen videos, but dang. First off, you guys know what I'm about to say. Requires me to put on makeup. Second off, dang, it's just so much. I can't keep up with all of it myself. But I bring that up because
So this is the thing, guys. Everyone out there listening, this is the challenge. You got a TikTok, you got Reels, Instagram. Show us your videos of how you proposed to your significant other with that song playing as the background. You can find it on Reels. I looked it up. It's one of those things that you can use as your background music. So go do that. Hashtag love wrapped around your finger, whatever song is. Total title.
that's the song, "Love Wrapped Around My Finger."
Love
Yeah.
wrapped around my finger. Hashtag. But yeah, like do that. Go out there
Like
and
hashtag rap.
yeah, use that song and show us how you proposed, and hopefully we'll all be able to find it and see all your cool little stories like we saw in engagement this weekend at William Chris when we were there. Didn't see it happen, but it was an engagement party. So we were like, hey, by the way, we got an engagement song. Hopefully you would like it.
Yeah. And what an interesting story that was. You remember that time that the father of the groom came up and started talking to you while you were in the middle of singing a song?
Yeah, that was
Wasn't that
interesting.
fun?
Yeah.
And then he asked you to stop singing so he could make a toast, and then he didn't make a toast.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was
That
cool.
was fun.
It was
That was fun.
Isn't that always interesting?
Yeah.
I'm like literally, he's in the middle of singing. I'm glad he didn't walk up to me because I would have kept singing. Aaron was nice enough to stop and listen. I would have been like,
I was actually
I'm not
I was,
listening.
Aaron, you know what they say about nice guys, right?
Yeah. Well, so I was actually singing like this with my ear kind of listening and singing at the same time.
You actually
so-
stopped singing.
I know I had
You
to
did.
a little
But the worst part of it was we were singing an a cappella song.
bit. Right.
And it wasn't even music. It was literally just an a cappella song. We're literally singing, and the guy stops Aaron from singing.
Yeah. It was
And
interesting.
so then it was super a cappella.
So another challenge for you Instagram people, YouTubers out there, don't talk to musicians when they're playing. Wait for breaks. We really appreciate it.
No, yeah, come on, dude. You know, drunk people can't control themselves. Come on.
Challenge accepted.
Accepted. So anyhow, another challenge is if somebody can run my TikTok page for
There
me.
you go. Yes.
There we go.
I got a challenge for you. Why don't you learn how to do TikTok?
I've learned how to do it. I just don't want to do it. That's the thing.
Big
Oh,
difference.
okay. All right. Well,
I'm
if
telling
you
you, I
know
have-
how to do it, then
I have a
yeah.
dozen videos on there already. It's just I'm a one person
I know.
business,
Me too. With
you know?
with how many businesses?
So it's like I can, but I'd like to sleep and have a life too.
I never sleep and I don't have a life.
So we'll see. I don't want to be that way.
You don't want to be like Mark.
No, I want
Was
to
that be like Mike? Remember that? You don't want to be like
I
Mark.
really want to be happy and kind of enjoy things.
I don't
So-
blame you. And it is a lot of work. A lot of people don't realize how much with all the different platforms on social media, and that's why these like companies that come along that have these multiple ways that you can address this platform. I'm going to tell you right now, one of the coolest things you could probably do for yourself is get a program called Hero Post. You pay for it once, you don't pay monthly. I think it's like $100, maybe 150 is what I paid for it. And it will manage pretty much almost every social media account. You have,
except TikTok.
maybe not. I
Yeah.
don't. Wait,
Which is
hold
the
on,
problem
Hold
with
on.
me.
I'm going to look right now and I'll let you know. That's a good question because I don't use TikTok. So there, you called me out.
You remember that Office episode where they had that Ryan had his startup that was called Woof, and it was like everything was like everything posted at the same time, and you got like a page printed out in the background after someone posted. Just got the notification. It's awesome.
That's funny.
That
Let's see.
Sounds
I'm
like what that
logging
is, but that
into
like
it.
became a reality. So that's like that's so funny.
But you're really good at your Instagram and your Facebook stuff,
Dude,
right?
as long as it doesn't
Yes.
require a video, I'm all
All right.
over it. It's the
So check
video
this
that
out.
I don't enjoy making videos.
I
That's the
don't
thing.
I don't either, and I'm having to get over that because I have put it off for way too long. It looks like it handles Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Telegram, Tumblr, Reddit, whatever VK is. I don't even know what that is. Google My Business and YouTube.
I got all that under control already.
All right, well, cool.
There you go.
But it does it all in one, so it's one spot that you can do it all. That's the cool thing about it.
He's
Anyway.
like, I got it under control because I only have 2 of them.
Oh, okay. all right.
That's not true.
Yeah, she doesn't need my help. But anybody out there struggling with social media, check out Hero Post. It's heropost.io, and you pay for it once. It's not like Hootsuite or whatever where you pay $100 a month. You pay for it once. I think I paid like 100, 150 is max what I paid for a lifetime subscription to it, and it
Well, there
does
you
help.
go.
It does help save time.
Hero Post. There you go for all you up and coming
It's my
musicians who need some
hero.
help. Yeah. Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment. Then we let that moment pass. Sometimes when we both had a hard day, pass each other in the hallway, and don't bother looking back. You deserve so much more than that. I'm gonna love you like you leave and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. This life can disappear in just a minute. Can't imagine you not here. I'd be lost without your love. So tonight I've come to my senses, gonna mend those broken fences. You've waited long enough. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Oh, oh, Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Baby, there's no way. Oh, I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment. Let's not let that moment pass. Oh, thank you very much. That's a song from our new album. I don't think I would ever live it down if I ever played a show with Aaron and we didn't do that song. It's like
Favorite.
it is one of my favorites too. Yeah. I think we have time for a couple more. If there's something you wanted to play tonight, have we like something you want to share with the audience before we call it a night tonight?
No, I mean, I'm well fun. It's been a great weekend. Fun, kind of magical moments out in the cold with the heaters and the remind me of home a little bit, which was fun.
Yeah, he's originally from Ohio, so like the
Out here as
cold
fast as I
weather is the cold weather is his thing. I will say personally, I think that my two favorite moments of this weekend, which has been very strange, it's, no, it's just like
True, yeah.
the two coolest, like most intimate, amazing shows we've had this weekend were for smaller audiences than honestly that we're used to playing for,
Yep.
and it has been insanely awesome.
Yes.
It's been so cool, like the connection that you make and like when people actually listen. I've always said I'd rather play for 6 people who really listen than 1,000 people who are just drinking and getting drunk and having a good
Yeah.
time. And it creates some really special moments, and tonight is definitely one of those.
I will chime in there.
Yes,
Yeah,
please do.
these littler, smaller shows that I used to do, I felt the exact same way.
Man.
And your big shows, yeah, you love them, and it's great for the band and great for the energy,
Right.
but it's different
Mhm.
kind of energy and a different feeling. And I know that sometimes I'd get so burned out on the road, man, that I would get one of those little small acoustic shows, and it would remind me of why I started doing this to begin with.
That's exactly right. You hit the nail on the head with that one. Because at least for me, the reason I like to do music is because I like to make that connection and I like to share my songs and when you connect with somebody and maybe they shed a tear or you touch them in a certain way, it's a magic that I've never experienced in any other way in this entire life. And it's
You have a fan bringing 2 pages worth of
oh
requests.
my god,
Yeah,
that
that's
happened the other
cool.
day. Like we really
It
had a
wasn't
guy.
Stairway to Heaven and all that,
No, it
was
was
it?
all
Okay.
original music. It
Oh,
was all Jenny Dale Lord
oh
Band
my
requests.
goodness.
He lives in Austin and we were playing in the hill country and he literally showed up with two pieces of paper and pulled them out of his pocket and it's all original music requests and he was like, the 2 stars are like my number one choices and the 1 stars are second and the other ones if you can get to them that'd be amazing. And it was so fun because like I laid them out in front of me and it looked like a set list, but it wasn't a set list. It was 2 pages of requests that a fan from Austin brought to our
And
show.
all originals.
All originals.
And you know what that tells you right there, Jenny? You're doing something right.
Man, I it's moments like that that you go because this is a very discouraging business.
Constantly.
Sometimes you hear no way more than you hear yes, and this everything about it can really make you question if you're in the right direction. But it's those moments like that and those moments like this where you go, you know what, this is it. This is what I'm meant to be doing, and I can tell you, this is not my first job. I've tried other things, but I've never done anything that's made me as happy as I am when I get to sit in front of you guys and share my music. So thank you for coming out. Thank you for listening, and thank you, Mark Sebi, for having us out here.
Well, I'm excited about May already. I'm like I've been thinking this whole time, I'm like listening, of course, and enjoying. But I'm like in my head, I'm like, man, it's going to be so fun. When is May is just right around the corner
Man,
too.
and how silly, you obviously figured out I have no problem uh, being silly at my own expense. And what a blast that was.
It was laid back. Did you by the way, did you get a chance to go to the TCMAs?
I did not.
I didn't either.
No,
I felt
too
terrible. I
tired.
couldn't. Yeah, well, there's that, but I I had an opportunity to go, and then I ended up having to work, and I was so disappointed. But a few of my buddies that went ended up getting COVID, so I'm almost glad I didn't
Ooh.
go.
Well, there
Yeah,
you
it seems
go.
like it might have been spreading around there.
Yeah, well, I guess that's good. With all the award shows that happen throughout the year and just the tour schedule and then the finances and ultimately I was like, man, I really can't afford to go buy a new dress and buy tickets and all that stuff. And plus I was on the road all before that, like literally drove home on Sunday instead of driving to the awards and I'm just tired. I'm not getting any younger.
Amen to that one, sister.
So we probably have time for like one more song, wouldn't you
Yeah,
say?
let's squeeze in one more before we call it a night. And I just want to thank both of you, Jenny and Aaron, for being here tonight.
Oh, yes, thank you, Aaron, for doing the all the haul with me this weekend. It's
Glad to
not
be
an
here.
easy life, but I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else.
Thanks. Thank you for having me. Really great being here. I love these again, like Jenny said, it's intimate moments that like this that really kind of make us love what we do. And it makes it actually when it's hard, it makes it easy. So thank you for having us.
I thought we'd close out with the brand new song, right? So I actually kind of debuted this song in public at the Texas Internet Radio Chart Awards. It was the last song that I played. I didn't anticipate it being the last song, but I don't know. Suddenly it was like one more song, and I was like, "Well, crap! I really want to play my new song." And I talked about sad songs being my favorite, and why? Well, this is kind of a sad song. I didn't write it with the intention of being a sad song. I just wrote it with the intention of sharing my heart. It was a very personal song for me. And I will say, my friend Billy Joe, who co-hosted the awards with me, was so precious because I kid you not, snot running down her face after I played this song in front of everybody. It was like, "I'm sorry, I love you," but
And I'm hoping that she is going to be able to join us too again.
well, she is a dear, and she is all over my new album. So if you haven't heard the new record yet, she is all over it. And she came to Lubbock, and she sang with our 9-piece band that night for the album release
Album release
party.
party. It was great.
And I absolutely adore her, and she's got big things on the horizon, and I'm very proud of her. And I try to promote her music whenever I can because I just really believe in her that much. And
She's a hustler for sure. Yeah.
yeah, she's amazing. And to see her respond to the song that way, I know I said it as a joke, but I don't think it could have touched me any deeper than it did watching her reaction to this song. And so this is my life in a nutshell, at least where I am today, now that I'm a little older and things are changing. And
I'd like to say something about that. Is actually, I think this is one of your most powerful songs you've written because I think it touches a lot of people in so many ways that we can all relate to. And so, like for me, I sometimes can't even get through it because a lot of the words relate, the sacrifices that we make as parents, as other people, that we're doing everything we can to get through this. And so I think it's one of your, if not your best song you've ever written. So
well,
glad to hear it.
thank you, thank you. This is a song called "A Million Moments." I knew there'd be hard choices and that I'd make sacrifices. Birthdays all came and went, and I wasn't there for them again. But I'd seen the bigger picture, and that's all that really mattered. Like that Christmas and that New Year, I was out there on the road, and out of nowhere my sweet daddy died before I ever made it home. So I never got to tell him just how much I really loved him. I could list a million moments, and I'm sure a million more, where I wonder if what I gave up is worth what I've been working for. There's a million little moments, if I knew then what I know now. But I can't change a single little moment, much less a million anyhow. After all those years of trying, my baby brother said to me, I finally get my baby girl, gonna start a family. And of course he started laughing, 'cause of course I started crying. I never bring myself to tell him something I can't tell myself. But there's a hole down deep inside of me that it's too damn late to try to fill. 'Cause a woman only gets so long before the chance is dead and gone. I could list a million moments, and I'm sure a million more, where I wonder if what I gave up is worth what I've been waiting for. There's a million little moments, if I knew then what I know now. Still I can't change a single little moment, much less a million anyhow. There's a million different moments. If I knew then what I know now. Well, I knew there'd be hard choices and that I'd make sacrifices. Memories, they all came and went, and I wasn't there for them again. But I'd seen the bigger picture, and that's all that really mattered.
Yeah, I think that one's going to do well for you, like everything that you do. And I'm super
you.
proud of your growth that I've got to witness
Thank
since I've
you.
known you, and super blessed and humbled that you both came out and did this tonight. So thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having us, and hopefully we'll get to do it again next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, hopefully before the awards show.
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll
that would
make
be
that happen.
great. Hey, if you get a chance to talk to Billy next time you talk to her, give her a hard time about making sure she's free on the 21st to join
I
you
will
again.
mention it. I will mention it.
Yeah, because I haven't gotten an answer yet. So, Billy, if you're listening, we need to know.
Billy Joe.
Yeah, girl.
So
All right. Well, that is going to be all she wrote. Real quick, where can people find your music at before we get out of here?
everywhere, JennyDaleLord.com, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all the musics. But my favorite way is I just say come to a live show, man.
Yeah.
We get to hang out with you and drink whiskey with you, and
We always have CDs available if you like the
yeah,
old school way of
man. I'll
doing
tell
things.
you, I say this all the time, but you will never sell me on digital music. They're vinyl, tape, CDs.
Always
It
sound
all
better.
sounds so much better than that digital music stuff. It just takes the magic out of it. So whatever you do, when you buy your new car, get your CD player in it
Mhm.
for sure.
And if you have really good data, get at least the lossless version of whatever it is you have to stream. Because seriously, it sounds way better.
It does.
All right. Well, that is going to be a wrap, y'all. We will see you next week, same time. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for being here. All of you in the audience, if you're in the area, come back out and see us. We're here every Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m., usually with two different artists. But tonight, I wanted to do what I wanted to do, and that was these two all night.
And thank you for that. We sure do
Yes, we
appreciate
appreciate
it.
All right.
it. Thank you.
We'll catch y'all next time.